watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
Depending on your exact location, you may have seen a few of those flakes flying this morning, especially in areas from Grand Rapids to the northeast. Really along and north of Interstate 96 is where we've seen the somewhat persistent snow shower activity. In some locations, just flurries, as they were just reported at the Ford Airport in Grand Rapids. But here from Howard City to Edmore and Elma along M46 or a little bit farther north, the M20 corridor toward Mount Pleasant, some light snow showers. This is all associated with an area of low pressure back in Minnesota. You can see the snow extending from the central upper peninsula down into our portion of the state, but really this is going to stay light over the next day or so. Let's take a look outside right now. This is a live view from our Holland Sky Cam, and depending on the time of the morning, I've seen some snow shower activity in a few of these sky cams, but right now everything looking pretty quiet here, just on the cloudy side. Therefore, what we're tracking, those snow showers today. We could mix in a little bit of freezing drizzle at times because we're going to see our air temperature climb to right around the freezing mark, so don't be too surprised if you see some of that. We'll have another system bring some light snow to the southern portion of the area on Christmas Eve. We've been watching this one closely, but looks like everything is coming together. It's going to stay mainly to our south, but I could see some light snow as far north as the Interstate 94 corridor for Christmas Eve day. And then a relatively quiet weekend for the inland areas, but if anybody's doing some traveling to Chicago, there will be some fairly decent lake effect snows for portions of northwest Indiana. Current temperature 29 at the Ford Airport. They're 28 degrees in Ionia, 29 now in Battle Creek and Kalamazoo. Both of those locations climbing 2 degrees within just the last hour. Wind speeds today out of the east and southeast at about 5 to 15 miles an hour, and that will work nicely to bump those wind chills. They'll hold in the upper teens to near 20 degrees. Now remember, the wind chill is how it feels to your exposed skin. So on a day like today, the temperature is going to be in the low 30s, but it will never feel quite that warm. Here's the 24-hour forecast at 6 p.m. Winds still at 5 to 15 out of the east-southeast. You can see some of these scattered snow showers, really nothing of too much consequence, but we will see them from time to time, and I suppose there could be a slick spot on area roadways, especially overnight. By 6 a.m., temperatures have only fallen into the upper 20s because we will have that solid deck of cloud cover in place. By noon tomorrow, things starting to dry out. I could still see some patchy freezing drizzle for your morning commute tomorrow, but then we dry everything out here Wednesday night. The Storm Team 8-day forecast, a dry day Thursday. Could even see some sun, especially early in the day. Friday, there's that system that passes by to our south. I think maybe some flurries here in Grand Rapids, light snow from Kalamazoo to Battle Creek. And then Saturday and Sunday near Lake is what's written in the text line there. I think we'll be dry here from Grand Rapids to Kalamazoo, but if you are doing any of that traveling around the bend of Lake Michigan, be aware you could run into some lake effect snow.
Okay, great. Thanks, Laura.